It's Elizabeth from the Toy Hoarder. Today I am back with some more Lightyear toys. So these are from Disney Pixar's Lightyear, which is coming out this summer. These are the 5-inch scale action figures, and there are actually two different, I guess, series of these. I'm not really clear what the difference is, but there are crystal grade figures and figures? I don't know, they're not listed as anything. I'm not sure if the crystal grade ones are supposed to be rarer or more collectible. They look the same as far as quality, size, accessories, everything in it. And then I thought maybe they were supposed to be, the crystals were the part of the crystallic fusion that, they've discovered instead of fossil fuels. But then one of these also has a crystal in it. So I'm really quite unsure. But I have a lot of all three of the Buzz Lightyear ones that come in the regular series. So we have XL01 or XL1 Buzz Lightyear, and he's got his little astronaut looking suit. It's got a helmet, a blue crystal, and I think he has, I guess he doesn't have another accessory. Interesting. Sometimes they'll have something that connects into their belt, so maybe that's what it is that had the one extra accessory. I don't know, you guys. Anyway, we've got the Space Ranger Alpha Buzz Lightyear. And so this one comes with Buzz, and it also comes with what says it's a laser blade. So somewhere between a sword and a lightsaber, which sounds kind of cool. And then we've got Buzz Lightyear and Sox, and it looks like he's in either like a janitor costume, he started out as a janitor maybe, or he's just in like regular plain clothes, like while he's not flying. I don't know, maybe while he's building, this is like engineer clothes. I have no idea what else he does. I mean, we don't really know a lot about Buzz's backstory, so hopefully we'll find out in the movie. I don't know. And then we've got the cat in here named Sox, and it does say that all of these are poseable. There are 6 in this series, and the other 3 look like alternate characters. So I'll show you on the back which 3 are the ones I'm talking about. So these 3 are the ones that I'm missing. I think this is the female one, but there are a couple that I've seen in different toys, so I'm not sure which one. And then these are possibly other characters. Maybe these are all Buzz's team or something. I'm not really sure. We can't see faces. They all have their helmets on, but those are the 3 that I do not have. I assume that they are not Buzz Lightyear. I assume they're all other characters, but I also don't really know. I have not been able to find those, which is interesting because you would think that Buzz Lightyear would be the one that would sell out, right? I don't know, you guys. Maybe they just haven't come out in stores yet, or just near me. I don't really know. So, this is what we have today. They are all in blister packs, so you should be able to just remove the plastic from the cardboard here. Whoop. Then we've got 2 plastic trays here, so you remove the top tray, and all of these pieces should pop out. So I'm going to get 3 of these open for you guys real quick, and I'll be right back to show you everything up close. Okay guys, so I got everybody open. All of them do stand on their own, including Sox the cat. So I'm going to lay them down for right now just so I don't drop them, but I want to show you everybody up close. He is able to hold his little crystal fuel thing happening here, and it is definitely made differently than the crystal grade figures. So for example, here's the blue one from the crystal grade figures, and they are different blues. This is why I pulled the blue one. But on these figures, the handle is not cut out on it, and it's slightly differently done. So it's like a more pale blue in here, and instead of there being a crystal inside of it, there's kind of an embossed crystal on the edge of it. Hopefully you can see that. There we go. That was a pretty good angle of it, instead of it actually being inside. So that's the differences there. So it is a higher quality, I guess, on the other ones, at least for this particular crystal portion. And then the helmet is better on the other ones. So on the other ones, the helmet actually will kind of click on and stay. On this one, you just kind of get like a bobble helmet here. You kind of set it on and it kind of does this. There's no way to actually get it to go over his collar. It doesn't fit. That is super disappointing. I almost wish they hadn't even put the helmet on there, because that's not gonna stay on. That's terrible. Very disappointed in the quality in that. I feel like even in the regular series action figures, they should have been able to create a helmet that would actually snap onto the body. So very disappointed by that particular accessory. As far as the crystal, that doesn't bother me. It's still able to be held in his hand, so I don't care whether or not they actually cut out that piece. And you can still see the different embossed parts and some different cracking and stuff around, so you used to get the idea of what it is. It doesn't bother me. I think it's still cool. All right, up close, all of him, and then I'll show you articulation on him. All right, he has a ball joint in his head similar to the other one, but with the other one too, there's just not a whole lot of motion right here in the up down because of how his neck flares out. It's kind of thin at the top and then it flares it down, which usually the neck's rather straight, but it has a pretty significant curve there, so it's really hard for him to both turn and lift his head. But definitely the up down is, I don't know, maybe a millimeter on this one, maybe not even that. It's barely, if any, but it does have the head turn. And we've got a full ball joint in the shoulders, so in, out, and all the way around. We've got full ball joint in the elbow, twistable joint in the wrist, full 360 twistable joint in the waist, full ball joint in the thigh, ball joint in the knee, and then a twistable joint at the top of the boot here. So we still do have same posability as the crystal grade ones. It seems that they feel mostly same kind of stuff. There is also still a hole on the side of him where you can put in an accessory. Sorry, I got the shadow here, but there's the hole on the side of him where you can put an accessory. Unfortunately, this one didn't come with a peg accessory, so doesn't really apply, but I guess you could use one from a different figure. Really disappointed by this helmet though. This is very sad to me. So the crystal's cool, but the helmet wasn't too great. All right, here is the Space Ranger Alpha Buzz. You can see his hair in this one, and then I have put his accessory on his belt already. This was what did I tell you, a laser blade or something is what it was called. So some kind of like laser sword, lightsaber type thing. Oh, and all of these still have this hole in the back. It's a rectangular hole that's fairly deep. It goes like almost all the way to the other side of the figure, it looks like. And I still don't know what this is for. I don't understand. I mean, I guess I could put the end of this in here, but I'm pretty sure that's not what that was made for. And it doesn't fit very well. The peg is too small. It's really weird. I did see a Buzz Lightyear that had a jetpack, but it was a peg jetpack that went into the 5-inch one. So it still wasn't this. I have no idea what they were planning for this. I want to see some jetpacks for it, but I haven't seen anything that attaches. So I don't know. If you know, put it down in the comments below, because I would like to know, or, you know, buy whatever I'm missing or whatever. So I still think that's super weird. Articulation on this guy. He does have the ball joint in his head, and this one actually does tilt up and down a little bit more than the other one. This one was just really ridiculously tight. He does have a full ball joint in the shoulder, full ball joint in the elbow, twistable joint in the wrist, twistable joint in the waist, full ball joint in the thigh, full ball joint in the knee. And now this one does not actually have an ankle or a boot joint, but that's kind of because of the design of these rocket boot type things that he's got going on. So I'm okay with that. And this figure looks a little bit different. So the crystal grade one, he's kind of a metallic-y type, shiny, almost glittery color. He doesn't actually have glitter that falls off, don't panic. This one is just white and green and gray and purple. And the green seems really dark on here. In Toy Story, it was always a very bright, like lime green type color that contrasted this dark purple. So it's interesting that he's got the dark green and the dark purple, but again, I don't know what they're going to do with him in the movie, so I don't know if this movie accurate or not, guys. All right, here is the other Buzz Lightyear in this coverall type outfit and boots. So I'm not really sure what exactly he wears this for. Maybe other duties that aren't flying, I suppose. he has the full ball joint in the head. Not as much movement as the one I just showed you, but more than the first one I showed you. So there's that on the up-down. He's got the full ball joint in the shoulder, and I don't know if I showed this very well, but he does have a patch on that right shoulder. Hopefully it'll focus. It looks like the Star Command logo with a rocket kind of flying around it. So very NASA-esque, but that's cool. And then he does have a full ball joint in the elbow as well, and sadly no twistable joint or bendable joint in the wrist. So I'm not really sure why they got rid of that. That's weird, but for whatever reason he doesn't have that. He's got a twistable joint in his waist, full 360. Then he's got full ball joint in his thigh, full ball joint in the knee, and a twistable joint at the top of the boots here. Pretty cool stuff. It does look like this coverall is maybe like zippered up. There's not an actual zipper on here, but it looks like it's supposed to be textured as a zipper or something. That's interesting. Cool, cool. And then he, of course, comes with the cat. So here is Sox. Pretty cute. Pretty small cat. I kind of thought he would be a little bit bigger in comparison to him, but I don't know how in scale these figures are because we haven't seen the film yet. So, the cat does have a 360-degree head turn here, no up and down, so just the twistable joint. But he's also got twistable joints in all 4 of these top leg joints, so that's pretty cool. Does this tail move? Yes, he actually does have a twistable joint in the tail as well, so that's fun. A good bit of articulation for how tiny this figure is. It's maybe an inch tall for the body, an inch and a half maybe for body and head. It's very, very small figure. These are supposed to be 5-inch scale figures, so they're probably about 5 inches, and you can get an idea that this is just exceptionally small, guys. But yeah, that's cool. It makes them easier to store, and you can play with some of them with minis and things like that. So cool, cool, cool. I like them. I think they're fun. They've got a good bit of poseability. I think I would have rather seen wrist joints on the one that is missing them randomly, and I definitely would like this helmet to have actually snapped on somehow, because this is super lame that I put it on and it immediately falls off. That's going to be very not fun for most kids, especially because once he's got a space helmet, that's when he can fly and do all this other stuff, but he can't because now his helmet keeps falling off, and well, when your helmet falls off in space, it's just not good, guys. So, other than those couple things, there's not too much I would change. Well, I mean, I guess give us jetpacks or something. Something has to go in the back of these holes, but I don't know. Maybe there's something I missed, so unsure on that. But other than those things, I think they were pretty fun as small action figures. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments. Are you guys getting these for you, for your kids, for a collector? What are you doing with them? Are you going to get them all? Do you like a different size better? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video and you have not had a chance yet, please do click that red subscribe button down below. Completely free for you guys to do, but it really helps support us and encourages us to keep posting awesome videos like this on the channel for you. So we really appreciate you taking a moment of your time and doing that right now. While you're there, you can also hit the thumbs up to leave a like. You can go check out our channel. We've got plenty of other toy reviews and other fun things on there, and we're always adding new content. Weekdays at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, except Toy Story Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So be sure to join us again soon, and until next time, have a great time playing. Bye.